Hi guys, welcome to coding world. So in previous video we are discussing, basically we are dry running and this example for LCS. Okay, so let us continue. Okay, so let us continue. Okay, see this is an iterative code. So we have already discussed about that in bottom up DP we write iterative solution, and in top down DP we write recursive relation. See this and I have previously illustrated with the help of an Fibonacci number. Okay, how to find Fibonacci number dynamically, with the help of dynamic programming. In bottom up DP that I have discussed, we are maintaining an array and we have calculated all the entries. Now it is bottom up because we are starting from see how it is working. If I say this is row and this is column number. Okay, so I0 and j will run from 0 to n, that means j will run from here to here. So let me number this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, and you can say 5. See 1 2 3 4 5, there are 5 characters. So there are 5 characters, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. See 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So in string y, basically this is S2 string, there are 7 characters. Why I have included 0, you will know it. Okay, I am starting the strings from first character. See, wherever I see that either I is 0 or j is 0, what I am trying to do is in this 2D matrix, basically this is the L matrix, this is this L 2D matrix, 2D grid. Okay, and what I am trying to do here is I am assigning 0 to that entry. So as you can see that this column is for j column, jth column 0. Basically this is also an part of this matrix. Now it is completed. Now you can see that. So see, this is j, here all the entries are j equal to 0, so I have put it 0, and in this entry you can see that I row, this is basically row, for I0 all the entries are 0. So this has been done. Okay, suppose j0 has suppose let us first try to understand. Okay, now in first iteration what is going here, I becomes 0, j becomes 0, so we have filled this 0. Now you can say that I remains 0 but j changes to 1. Okay, anyway I is 0, j, whatever value of j we are putting it 1. Now what happened next iteration? So this has happened in first iteration. Now I becomes 1 and j will again start from 0 till it will go to n. So now j0, okay, j0 so I am putting here. Now for j equal to 1 means I have to calculate for L1 comma 1. See, now it will not hit this condition, it will either hit any of this condition. Okay, let's see which condition it will hit. So L1 comma 1, for else if L comma 1 I am checking, basically this is the I value, this is the j value. I minus 1 means 0 and 0, check 0 0. So at 0 0 there is no element. Okay, so it basically this is not this is not equal, isn't it? This is not equal. Okay, so what it is going to do, it will I becomes 1 but j minus 1 becomes 0, so 1 comma 0. Okay, and this condition will also satisfy, that means I becomes 0 and j becomes 1. Anyway 1 0 or 0 1, see 1 0, yeah, 0 1, there is 0, so maximum, so basically this will take as maximum. You can say that why I'm what I'm trying to say is, you can also observe that here it is p, here it is q, so it is not matching. If not matching, then I have to basically this is the character, this is the last character, so this is the last character. If does not matches, then I have to take the maximum, so I will take it, put at 0. Now I remains 1, j from 1 j changes to 2. Now j changes to 2. Now check p and p, say it is matching. If it is matching, you can see if it is matching, then I have to I have to add 1 and I have to check for its previously calculated, what is the value of I minus 1 and j minus 1. Say I minus 1 and j minus 1 we have already calculated, that is 1 comma 1, that is 0, and 0 plus 1, that is 1. So anyway I am going to put here as 1, isn't it? Are you getting my point? Okay, if not, then I will dry run. Okay, I will compute for 2 also. Okay, now for I for 1 and j for 3. Say it is q, it is p, it is not matching. If does not match, they take maximum of these two. Suppose here I becomes 1 and j becomes 2. Suppose I becomes 1 and j becomes 2. What it is going to do, it is going to call for take the first, all the characters of this first string and decrease the, leave the last character of this second string. So it is 1, or decrease the last character and take all the characters of the first string. Do you getting my point? So see, what is the value of L? 1 comma 1. See, 1 comma 1 is 0, so it is 0. And what is 0 comma 2? Says it is 0 comma 2, it is also 0, isn't it? So see what I'm trying to say. Yeah, if we are going, if you see what is the maximum of these two. Okay, yeah, what is the maximum of these two? So I will take the maximum of these two, so that is maximum is 0, isn't it? Okay, I have done a mistake. Okay, the mistake is it will be 3. Okay, because I value is 1 and j value is 3. So if it is 3, so definitely this is going to be 2, and I have to change it. It should be 3, isn't it? I have mistake. I have to dry run for I value 1 and j value 3. Okay, I 1 j 3. So what I am trying to say is leave the last character of the second string and compare with all the characters of the first string, or decrement the last, leave the last character. Anyway, this is only one character, so it will be 0, and or take all the characters of the second string. So see what is the computed value at 1 comma 2 grid. See 1 comma 2 grid, this is 1 and this is 2, it is 1, so it is returning 1. And what is 0 comma 3? 0 comma 3, it is 0, so it is returning 0. Anyway, I'll take the maximum of these two, which is 1. So what I have to put it here as 1, isn't it? Are you getting my point? Okay, let me dry run for one more time. Okay, now then we'll be getting understand. Now suppose I have to calculate for L is equals to 1 and j equals to 4. बेसिकली आई क्या होगा इसमें, आई पहले 2 था, फिर 3 होगा, फिर 4 होगा, फिर आई वैल्यू 5 होगा, लेकिन सॉरी जे वैल्यू फिर 2 होगा, 3 होगा, 4 होगा, 5 होगा, पर आई 1 पे तो सारा कंप्यूट होगा ना, क्योंकि रो तो पहले क्या होगा, हम लोग कंपाइलर क्या करेगा, कंपाइलर पहले रो वाइज फिल करेगा, एक रो फिल हो जाएगा, फिर वो नेक्स्ट रो में जाएगा. वो ऐसा नहीं करेगा कि पहले इसको फिल करेगा फिर मैंने पहले इसको फिल करके फिर इसको, वो कॉलम वाइज फिल नहीं करता है कंपाइलर रो वाइज फिल करेगा, isn't it? Basically this is the property of 2D matrix and compiler design. Okay, so anyway, we are not intended to do this. Okay, now either I have to include all the characters of the first string, or leave the last character, that is 3, or leave the first character of the first string, last character of the first string, and include all the characters of the second string. See what is the value computed at L 1 comma 3. 1 comma 3, it is 1, so it is returning 1. 0 comma 4, 0 comma 4, it is 0, so I will take the maximum of this, which is again 1. So in this way you have to fill this matrix, so it is also be 1, because see here it is P, it is R, it is not matching, so I will take the maximum of these two, that is 1, isn't it? Now let me dry run for one more time, and then you will be getting understand. Anyway, now I assume that you know this, how to fill this matrix. Now suppose now I becomes 2 and j again will start from 0. Anyway, if j is 0, then this condition will be hitted and it will automatically be filled. That's why I have previously filled it with zeros. Okay, so that I can start with non-zero elements. Okay, so now I value becomes 2 and j becomes 1. I2 j1, what it will do, it will do nothing. Yeah, it will be 1. What I have done, I have leave the last character of the first string and include all the characters of the second string. Or what I can do this. See 1 comma 1 it is 0. Okay, it is returning 0, and 2 comma 0 it is returning 0. So maximum of this 2, again anyway it is 0, isn't it? Are you getting my point? Suppose sorry, let me see, this condition will not be hitted. Okay, 0 will not be there. Why? Because you can see these two characters are matching. Say if these two characters are matching, means the last characters are matching, then what I have to do, I have to add 1 and I have to call this function sorry, my mistake. So in this case, when I am calling L comma 2, what is it is going to do? It decrement both of these, that is 1 comma 0, and it will add 1. So what is the value at 1 comma 0? 1 comma 0, it is 0, so 0 plus 1, it is 1, so it will assign 1, because you can see there is a matching character. So the last character matches of this string. See what I am trying to say, we are considering all the possible subsequences of the string of all the possible lengths. Here I am considering first string of length 2 and second string of length 1, and I am checking whether this, I am getting the longest common substring or not, longest common subsequence or not. In this way I am checking it. Are you getting my point? So okay, let me dry run one more time and then I will fill this matrix. Okay, now let's say I becomes 2 and say here you can say j becomes 2, say 2 2, say 2 2 2 and 2, you can say that it is p, it is q, it is not matching. Okay, if it is not, then it does not hit this case, it will hit else part, and I'll take maximum of these two. Either leave all the characters of the first string and decrement one character, or what we can do, decrement one and say 2 comma 1, what is the value? 2 comma 1, it is 1, and 1 comma 2 it is 0, so it will take the maximum. So in this way you are going to fill. Okay, let me 2 comma 3. Okay, let's say for 2 comma 3 what it will happen. 2 comma 3, say here it is 2, it is 3, it is matching. If it is matching, then I have to call for 1 comma 2 and I have to add 1 to it, isn't it? I have to 1 to it. Say 1 comma 2, what is the value at 1 comma 2? Say 1 comma 2, it is 1, isn't it? And I will add 1 to it, that means it is becoming 2, so it will be 2, isn't it? You should try by yourself, because these two characters are matching, so I will hit this case. Okay, so in this way you have to fill this. Now see, this character does not matches. If this and this does not matches, then I took maximum of these two, which is 2. In this way it is filling, so it will be 2 because it does not matches. Okay, in this way you have to fill. Let me fill it. Okay, I hope you understand this. So I strongly recommend you to do this by yourself. I have yeah, it is not possible for me to basically the length of this video will be very high. Okay, so these two entries, okay, let me fill it. Okay, I have already done it, so let me quickly fill this matrix. 2 2 and 3 3 and 2 2 3 3, and there will be a 4 here also, 3 3 and 4 4 also. Yeah, okay, if you are not comfortable, let me dry run one more time. Okay, then you will getting more clear. Say I'm assuming any random random grid. Let's say 5 comma 4, let's say 5 comma 4, I'm calling about 5 comma 4. First check whether it basically this. See, now here I or z does not 0, so I will not hit this case. Should I hit this case? Okay, let's check if these two are same. 5 comma 4, say if this is 5 and this is 4, say it is q, it is not matching, so I will hit else part. Okay, I will hit this else part. I will take maximum of these two. What I am going to do, I am going to call 4 comma 4 or L of 5 comma 3. Check 4 comma 4, 4 comma 4, 4 comma 4 it is 3, and 5 comma 3, 5 comma 3 it is 3. So both of these 3, so definitely the maximum will be 3. So at 5 comma 4 we also putting 3. So in this way basically what it is doing, it is going from 0th index till the last index. This is why it is called bottom. Basically it is from bottom it is going to top, that is why it is called as bottom up DP, isn't it? Are you getting my point? Okay, so the last index. So after that, okay, let me erase this. See, after this for loop has ended, you have to return whatever the value this L has, m n. Basically this is a 2D matrix. Okay, you have to write in this fashion. I'm just simply writing. You have to return this means this value, so we have to return 4. Definitely this is the longest. Say here it is q matching, and say then p, and again there is q, and then is r, then there is r. So there are multiple number of subsequences that are possible here, but the length of the all the longest common subsequences are 4. So anyway you are going to return 4.